Kevin McCarthy, in a recent interview, dropped a bombshell on Matt Gaetz. McCarthy says that Matt Gaetz wanted him to end an investigation into Gaetz having sex with a 17-year-old in exchange for keeping McCarthy in the speaker position. And because McCarthy didn't go along with ending and obstructing the investigation, Matt Gaetz sought retribution and ended McCarthy's speakership.
So was it this? You made a lot of concessions in the negotiations.
No, I didn't. Okay.
Okay. Is that
Let's get to the bottom of that.
Right?
That is such a misnomer in life. Let me give you the truth about that now. And I'll give you the truth why I'm not speaker. It's because one person, a member of Congress, wanted me to stop an ethics complaint because he slept with a 17-year-old. An ethics complaint that started before I ever became speaker, and that's illegal, and I'm not going to get in the middle. Did he do it or not? I don't know. But ethics is looking at it. There's other people in jail because of it. And he wanted me to influence it. And you know what? So then they come out and they say, because I kept government open. I'd do it all over again. We're not going to pay our troops? No, I'm going to pay my troops. You can't do the job? Okay. When it comes to the concession, the motion to vacate about one person being able to make that motion, how long has that been in the rules? Forever. The only time it was changed is when Pelosi became speaker the second time. And she put the power with the minority leader. I think it's wrong. I think you let them govern. Now, it takes 218 to have the rule package. There's nothing I can do there. But I had 5 people who never voted for me anyways in the process. I had 8 at the end that did the other. But everybody had to live by it. I lived by it. I think today, if you went back to the people that vote, did they think that was a smart vote? I don't think so. I had the choice of having that vote of motion to vacate where you just put the cards in and walk away. No, I made everybody stand up. Because I think historically, it'll be viewed as a very bad thing that happened to our Congress.
Do you think it happens again? I mean, there's now talk that it could happen to this speaker.
No. 2 things. The Dems will never let it happen. The interesting part is, you want another inside story? Okay.
Not this crowd.
So I knew I needed to win the majority by 20 votes or I'd have a problem. So I knew on election night I had a problem. But I had tried for speaker before, and I made a bad interview, and I had to pull out. But as leader, I had never lost a race. I helped us win a majority. I expanded it. I thought I was best prepared.
Back in February of 2023, the investigation into Matt Gaetz was stopped, which now we really need to find out why it was stopped, who Matt Gaetz had influencing the FBI's decision. And we really need to see this case reopened, because now we have Matt Gaetz obstructing justice by trying to collude with Kevin McCarthy to get this investigation ended. So that's really the question on my mind, is, does this thing get reopened by the FBI? The clip is really indicative, though, of the Republican Party, the phenomena that's going on in the GOP that I'm calling it trickle-down tantrums. When these entitled assholes are told no, or are told that there will be consequences for their actions, they lash out. And it's because Donald Trump is the leader of the party who lashed out because he was told no, he didn't win the 2020 election. And he's lashing out because he's being told that there are consequences for all of the crimes that he committed. The same thing with Matt Gaetz. He's told by Kevin McCarthy, no, I'm not going to illegally interfere with an FBI investigation into you sleeping with a 17-year-old. So Matt Gaetz lashes out at Kevin McCarthy. And really here, Kevin McCarthy isn't, I'm not saying this is like a brave thing he's doing. He is also throwing a tantrum by throwing Matt Gaetz under the bus here in an election year. It's clear Kevin McCarthy does not care about the House, because he wouldn't say this about a Republican representative unless he was lashing out because Kevin McCarthy was told no by Matt Gaetz that he can't keep the speaker's position. So it's just one after another. It's just these children being told no, and they lash out because of it. Marjorie Taylor Greene is doing the same thing with the now speaker, Mike Johnson, where she's lashing out and, because she was told, no, we're not going to follow through with your ridiculous impeachment motions and all of this nonsense that she's trying to stir up in the House. So it's just one after the other. These Republicans are being told no, they can't handle it, and they throw tantrums because of it. And it's because the big guy, Donald Trump, the terrible leader of the GOP, is showing them that sometimes that works. Sometimes you throw tantrums and your trials will be delayed, or, you'll still hold on to a huge section of voters because they will think that, they'll agree with the victim card that you play, which again, Republicans love to say that the Democrats are just these snowflakes, but time and time again, you see the Republicans they love the victim card. They're always the ones who are being hurt by the Justice Department, who's just trying to investigate and get to the bottom and get to the facts. Or they're the victims of their own party now because, again, there's no leadership. It's a cult, right? And so you have all of these kind of, the players who are at the bottom, the Matt Gaetz, the Kevin McCarthys, the Marjorie Taylor Greens, the Mike Johnsons, the people who don't have a lot of power, right? You would think they would have a lot of power because they hold the majority in Congress, but because of the manner in which Donald Trump leads, it's all just about eating each other and trying to top one another and try to get as close as you can to Donald Trump, because that's all he cares about is your loyalty to him. And so, of course, when there's no leader pointing the party in the right direction, then you see a lot of scrambling like this and tantrums and cannibalization of other representatives. It's utterly insane, but I'm here really just enjoying it because these assholes deserve all of what's coming to them. And I think that's really kind of what we're seeing here. Why they're so hell-bent on stopping another Biden term is because they know the consequences are right around the corner. They're doing everything in their power to try to influence people to try to stop these investigations. The reason Matt Gaetz went to Kevin McCarthy and thought that he could just get away with obstructing justice is because Donald Trump does it, right? Does it all the time and he gets away with it. And so I think of the next 5 years after this election, we are going to start to see the hammer drop on a lot of these GOP criminals. And I am here for it. So I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching the video. If you're brand new to the channel, thanks for watching. My name is Brendan Plank. I'm trying to make videos on a daily basis. I just took a few week break when Congress was out because this stuff, staying on top of this stuff and talking about this stuff and editing yourself talking about this stuff, and I'm doing this all on my own. And so I'm trying to, there's so much going on. I mean, you guys know it's absolute madness out there. So I'm trying to make videos on a daily basis. And if you're down for that, if you're new, be sure to subscribe and like the videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in tomorrow's video.